Hello beauties, how are you all doing? Today I'm going to reveal for you all the custom made palette for the month of September. We're going to do 2 eye looks and swatches of this palette. If that sounds good to you, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let's jump into the video. Beauties, if you're new to my channel, I do these custom made palettes on the monthly. I'm trying to incentivize you all to look into your collection and start making custom made palettes. And also I have a lot of singles and I'm sort of getting inspired to use them in different ways. So let's get started by swatching these, and then at the end I'm going to do 2 eye looks with this palette for you all. So swatching left to right, one by one. The first color is Green Mango from Sydney Grace. This is a beautiful green and it looks like it has little gold specks inside. It's just a shimmer and it's beautiful. Beauties, as I'm doing this, let me show you all what photos I got inspired by. I named this palette Fallen Leaves, and for the colors I wanted to be inspired by the different colors of the leaves during the fall. Next one is Geese A-Laying, again from Sydney Grace. It's a beautiful, beautiful yellow. Beauties, I did my college years in the New England, and that was the first time that I realized, because I didn't grow up where leaves could turn 100 colors, and that was the first time in my life that I realized leaves can turn all kinds of colors of the rainbow. And the scenery in some parts of US is just so beautiful during the fall, and that is kind of what I used for inspiration. The next color is also from Sydney Grace. This is Lemonade. I actually did not realize I used so many colors from Sydney Grace. This is a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. It does have a hint of green. I don't know if the camera is capturing the hint of green. It's a beautiful color. Frankly, I have a lot of colors in my singles, but I don't have anything like this one. And I have used this color in my current eye look. Is the color that I've used at the center. I'm going to do this eye look at the end of this video. And then the last color, also from Sydney Grace, is Harvest. I mean, Harvest obviously also reminds us of the fall, so obviously I had to use this color. A beautiful brick orange red. Okay, friends, continuing to the next row, I want to bring attention to the fact that you can look at this palette also as an 8-pan like that, or even an 8-pan like this, and you can even make cohesive looks with these 8 colors each. So I rearranged the colors so that you could do that. I put some of the dark and the very light colors at the center so they could either go with the top or the bottom row. Another thing that I want to mention to you all as I'm swatching the next row, and the first color here is Fata Morgana or Mirage from Glam Shop. I think Fata Morgana probably in Polish means mirage. This is a beautiful marbled shade that has a variety of teal specks, green specks, and gold specks. Of course, it's not going to remain marbled when you swatch it. It kind of mixes all of those colors, and you can clearly see this color in that photo. And yeah, this was what I was going to mention, which is that most people, when they think about fall colors, they think about the traditional brick orange, yellow, maybe just normal yellow, and people rarely think about pinks or bright red colors like neon red or teals, although those are also colors of fall that you can see in the leaves. I think, even if some of these photos are modified with, I don't know, Adobe or some other design tool, those are also still colors of the fall, and I wanted to represent all of those in this palette because I feel like those are colors that are rarely represented. This is Team Captain from ColourPop. This is a beautiful sort of military green color. You can use other greens. I've used a lot of different greens from Shroud, from Terra Moons in my past palettes. in this channel. I'm gonna put that playlist for my custom made palettes in the description box below. Also, if you wait till the end, it's going to be one of those videos that's going to be recommended to you at the end if you want to watch those. But you could use one of those colors instead of this one if you don't have this color. Next one is Time Shift from Pheromones. I wanted something that had a shift of yellow and a shift of green. You can't see the shift of green from this angle. I'm going to show you all the swatches from a different angle in a minute. So here you can see the shift of yellow or gold, even a shift of red orange. You can see that? That is exactly what I wanted because that kind of shows fall to me. I even see a little bit of red. But of course, if you don't have this color, you can go with other Pheromones colors or other iridescent multichromy colors if they have a shift of red, if they have a shift of orange or yellow and green. This color from my angle even has a shift of teal, which helps this color blend and work well with the teal color. For example, if you wanted to use it in an eye look, the gold shift also helps it work with the yellows and with the shimmery yellow that I showed in the first line of swatches. And of course, the green shift is going to help it work with the green colors. The next color, I have the Polish name for this. Again, this is from Glam Shop. Anytime I say Polish name, you should just assume it's from Glam Shop. And the Polish name is Wygierka. It's a beautiful, beautiful, cool-toned burgundy. So this is going to be the darkest matte in this palette. One thing you can also do is use the shimmer over some of these dark tones and get a different effect. But this color goes really well with the pink that we're going to swatch in the next row, with the red, with the yellows. You can even use it to deepen out the brick orange. That's what I've done in this eye look. I've used it at the outer V here. So this is our second row. Okay, beauties, swatching the last row. Let's start with this beautiful green. And this is the color that I've used at the inner corner area almost. I'm so excited because this color is from Copacetic. Beauties, don't sleep on Copacetic mattes. They are just so beautiful. I very much enjoy using them. The color is apostrophe 96. The next color is also from Copacetic. This is Celestial. And beauties, this is a very, very nice holochromy multichrome. From my angle, I see teal. You're going to see the shifts in a minute when I show the swatches from a different angle. But I believe you all are seeing sort of a reddy color. I picked this color because it's a darker color. It is a holochrome. I think holochrome shades are ideal for this time of the year. Holochromes, embedded in them, they have the whole glitteriness idea, and glitteriness by nature, because they're bright, they give us a cool feeling. And these kinds of holochromes for me really bring out the essence of when the weather starts getting cold. Particularly something like this that has only cool tone shifts. So you see sort of a reddy coppery, and then from my angle I see teal and gold. This color also goes really well with some of these other colors in the palette. The copper shift definitely goes with these colors in this first column, even with the yellows, and the teal shift definitely goes with the green and with Mirage, that teal color. So essentially it goes with every single color in this palette. So that is the color swatched. If you stick around, you'll see how I use this color in an eye look. Our next color is Berry Blitz from Luxie Beauty. I love these Luxie mattes, beauties. Luxie is like $2 to $3 a shade, and these are so worth it. Can't speak enough about this. I loved the idea of using a neon red in this palette. As I mentioned, it's not a color that most people put in fall palettes, unfortunately. But as you can see, it is something we do see in the fall, in the falling leaves. And then our last, but a very nice color is Zinnia, again from Luxie Beauty. This is also a color most people do not associate with fall, but totally something you can use in fall looks. And you definitely see this in a lot of the northern states in this country during the fall. Yep, beautiful, beautiful magenta-y pink. Beauties, jumping into the first eye look, I have used this one from Lorac to prime my eyes behind the scenes. I'm going to get started with this brush, going into this beautiful pink color, putting this almost in the crease. Now with a relatively small-headed brush, I'm going to go into this beautiful color. You all know I love deepening out my outer V area. Of course, I have some fall off. I'll clean that up. Now I'm using a flat brush back into this color and just doing my lower lash line. Taking a smaller brush back into that pink color and using it to buff this out. Now using NYX's glitter primer, and I'm using it here. I want to use the Holochrome shade. This shade has a pink shift. I don't know if you can see that, but that's part of the reason why I was like, this shade would blend relatively nicely into the dark part, which is why I chose to use it. I'm going to put some lippy stick from ColourPop. This is, I don't know if this is available anymore. This was from the Orchid You Not collection. This is in the color Orchis. It's a matte color, so this is the first look. Okay, beauties, I already primed my eyes with icing from Glamlight. This is in the color Buttercream. I'm going to get started with going into this beautiful green with sort of a packing brush. This is a beautiful, beautiful color, beauties. Don't sleep on copacetic. I'm becoming a huge fan. Now with a small-headed brush, I'm going to go into this beautiful brick orange ready color. And this is going into the second half of my eye. Now blending it out with a fluffy brush. Now using the same red color under my lower lash line. I'm going to now pick a tiny headed brush, very slightly dab into that dark color and put it here, just deepening it out a little bit and then blending it out completely into the red. Now I'm going to use a little bit of NYX glitter primer. This is going in the center here. I'm going to go into this beautiful yellow and tap it over the glitter primer. And beauties, my eye look is done. I also went ahead and put a little bit of this ultra matte lip from ColourPop in the color And Chill. I have the older formulation and I don't know if this color is available in the new formulation, but it's a very beautiful sort of a fall type of a lip. Beauties, if you enjoyed this video, check out my other custom-made palettes. If you wait till the end of this video, one of those videos is going to be recommended to you. Thanks so much for being here with me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Have an amazing day and until next time. Bye.